Well, we moved inside OEB here at their brand new Victoria location. I'm joined by Sarah. She is the assistant GM and she is the one providing us cocktails. I knew I'd like this person right away. Sarah, let's start with a staple you guys have here. I know you like to mix up the cocktails. We'll get to that, but this is a fan favorite. You guys know it and you keep it. Tell our viewers what we have here.
Yeah, so this is our mimosa flight. It's something we're really known for. Our guests love it. I personally love it. One of my favorite, absolute staple for brunch. I think it could be a weekday, weekend, whatever you'd like. We've got 4 different flavors of juice in here, as well as our house Prosecco. So starting on the end here, we've got pineapple, our organic orange, mango, and grapefruit. So you've got a little bit of variety of everything.
And I know that, as we mentioned, it's a customer favorite. Now, if I sample one of these and I say, hey, I like this, can I get a larger size of just the one I like?
Totally, yeah. We've got mimosa just on their own of all of these flavors. We also have some other juice options outside of these. And as well for the flight, if you don't like any of these flavors, we can kind of mix and match to make it how you like it.
Let's switch it up here. We're talking about staples that you always have here. You guys are also, one thing that Lita and I love about you guys is you don't get complacent with your cocktails. You've got a great cocktail program on right now. Let's start with 2 of them you've got here. It's your happy morning hour.
You got it. Yeah, a little bit of a mouthful.
But it's the only place I'm ever going to say that. Yeah. So explain what we have here.
Yeah, exactly. So these are our summer happy morning hour cocktails, a few of them. This first one we're going to talk about is our Peach Paradise. So this is kind of an elevated take on a typical mimosa. Okay. So we've got some elderflower liqueur in there, some peach reduction. We've got some grapefruit juice, and then we top it off with our house Prosecco, and then throw a fresh peach in there.
And some people don't want cocktails. You also offer a great mocktail with this one right here. Yeah,
exactly. It's nice to have that option. So this is our pomegranate mojito. So kind of a take on a mojito, but no spirit. So pomegranate mojito. So that's got a mint reduction, pomegranate juice. We've also got fresh lime juice, simple syrup, and we top that off with soda and some fresh mint.
That's excellent. And I got to mention Rob, who's coming up very soon. When we first filmed with you guys way back, I think 3 or 4 years ago, he said, you got to try our beer mosa. And I went, orange juice beer, no, and some other specialties in the drink. It is my favorite cocktail you guys have here, the beer mosa. So check that out as well. Sarah, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Well, I am now sitting down with Chef Derek, and I guess I get to be the lucky one to go through all this wonderful food. OEB is well known for local ingredients and crafting really unique brunch creations. So we're going to go through this with you, and you're going to fill us in why these are a little bit different than what you'd get at a typical brunch place. Why don't we start with your avo toast?
So we'll start with the avo toast, like you said, a very typical brunch dish you see in a lot of places, but we do ours a little bit differently. First starting with our organic French rye that's nicely toasted, sitting on the bottom there. Then we top it with garbanzo bean hummus, and then a smashed avocado guacamole. After that, these 3 dollops on top here is our overnight roasted tomato jam. And then we've got our vodka marinated smoked salmon logs, which is a nice addition to put on the avo toast, as well as our hen eggs, which are flax fed and vegetarian as well. So the yolks are nice and bright yellow.
We're going to talk about the eggs after we've gone through all the dishes too, because you have a little special program here as well.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Over here, lobster.
Yes, next thing we have is our chunky lobster poutine, and that is Canadian lobster mixed in with shrimp as well, butter poached. Then we have our brown butter hollandaise that is made daily in-house every single day.
Nice.
And then mixed in with scrambled eggs, and then it's served on top of our tallow fried herb potatoes and Asiago cheese.
Well, I know your fries, your tallow fries are one of Jim's favorites. They are probably the best we've ever tried. Yes. And that goes right into this, your very unique Benedict.
Yeah, so it's one of our more interesting Benedicts anyways. It's our Korean beef bulgogi, so inspired by Koreans. It is marinated beef topped with our croissant here, and then it has a peppernotta, which is sort of like a roast red pepper relish on top of that. And then again, our brown butter hollandaise, deep fried tallow potatoes, and then some nice fresh watercress on top of that.
Oh, delicious. And oh, goodness, I wish that was available in a gluten-free option, but I know that you guys are working on it. But tell us what that wonderful sweet breakfast
So
item is.
that's our do not even go there. So it's our crepe filled with an entire banana, fresh blueberries, our vanilla bourbon pastry cream, and then it's wrapped up, topped with a ton of whipped cream as well as pistachios from Sicily, and then some nicely slivered almonds.
Wonderful.
And of course, the
heaven.
maple syrup just on the side there, Canadian maple
Perfect.
syrup.
Oh my gosh, perfect. Okay, tell us about your eggs. You have a great egg program here because your eggs taste very different than in the stores, of course.
They taste different. They look different as well. The biggest difference is all of the hen eggs are flax and they're on a flax and vegetarian diet. So the yolks are nice and plump, bright yellow, sometimes orange as well. They're just a great product, and we sell them by the flat. And if you purchase them by the flat, we also will send you home with one of those nice little wooden baskets to go along with it.
Oh, that's wonderful. It's nice to be able to, after tasting the eggs here, I don't think you want to have them anywhere else. So to go home with them is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Chef, thank you so much. The food here is always spectacular, and congratulations on the Victoria location.
much. Thank you
It's so
very much.
great to meet you,
as well.
and know that our friends in Victoria have a great brunch option. We are going to meet up with Jim, and he's going to talk a little bit more about the OEB here in Victoria with some people you might recognize that have been on the show before.
Well, we're back here at OEB, the new Victoria location on Yates Street. I'm joined by a familiar face. Rob is familiar face. He's the face of this wonderful group. He's been on the show a bunch of times. Our next guest, we'll get to in just a few seconds. First of all, guys, thank you very much. Rob, I just want to start with you. This is your 6th location.
Jim, absolutely. Yeah, this is number 6 in West Coast, BC. Very excited to be over on Victoria and crossing the water over to the island.
Very cool. And our guest, we've alluded and not mentioned his name. We'll get right to it. Arnold, you are the GM here at the location in Victoria. I didn't realize that Victoria really is the brunch capital.
Oh, it absolutely is. There are numerous brunch restaurants around the block. Kind of a part of being in Victoria is knowing to line up on the weekend for brunch.
Yeah.
We're lucky we're one of the places where, yes, you can line up, but we also have a great online waitlist system, and we also take reservations too. So it's a great spot to really try some of our elevated food concepts and a great addition to Victoria's culinary scene.
And we've said to Rob before that once you get people in here, they're customers for life. How have you found the reaction in this neighborhood?
Supremely positive. You know, I think what we offer is that unique kind of chef-inspired food items, as you saw before our hollandaise with the brown butter, our organic eggs from countryside farms.
Yeah.
All those different ingredients really add to that next level of brunch. So a lot of times people are pretty familiar with waffles, bacon, pancakes, but I think what we offer is that next step up, and they're always pleasantly surprised at what they get when they come here.
Rob, one of the things we often talk to you about is just sourcing locally. Talk a bit to our viewers about that, because that's how important that is to you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think with every community we go in, we try to find partnerships with the local farms and vendors and artisans, and Victoria is no different. From Country Bee Farms with the honey, from the Marydale Cidery, from Phillips. Our mushrooms come from those mountains just up the road there.
Yeah.
Some pretty cool stuff in here.
I know that you guys have lineups, and that's a good thing. Do you guys accept parties? Is that something you want to do, or are you doing now large groups if given notice?
Yeah, you know, most brunch places in anywhere are normally quite small and tight spaces, and Victoria's the same.
Yeah.
We're fortunate and lucky enough to have a big room that can accommodate large groups and reservations as well.
One of the things I noticed when we came in here today, Arnold, jump in here, veuve clicquot and caviar. So you can really have a great brunch, but you can also enjoy some finer things in life.
Oh, absolutely. I think the nice thing about what OEB does is no matter where you are in the spectrum, you can approach brunch in so many different ways and have an elevated brunch and really be able to showcase what you can buy for your friends or family and still feel comfortable in that kind of space too. I really like that you can see working class people to office workers to lawyers, families, everything in between, getting to try all these delicious different items and with a smile on their face too.
This is great. I'm so glad that we could stop by and check out the brand new OEB here in Victoria. Come check this place out if you're in the city, on the island, or if you're visiting. Rob, always a great pleasure. Thank you for being on the show again.
Great to see you.
You too, pal. And first time here on our show. Arnold, thank you and good luck at this location.
Cool. Nice to meet you.
You too.